I could no longer hear the footsteps of my assailants. The sounds of those on horseback had too faded into nothing more than a far-off shudder in a gust of wind. I walked further and further into the heart of the scrub. A man alone. I had to lay low for a while before moving to the next town, away from this god-forsaken area of Her Majesty's personal dumping ground for those not fit for the prestigious likes of the British colony. Deemed a convict by my motherland, shipped here a labourer and deemed a bushranger, an outlaw of the colony by those that knew nothing of me. Because I acted and survived in a manner not known to those that feast mightily each evening on only the finest animals Australia has to offer. A blackguard, a troublemaker. How about a battler? That sounds more fitting, at least to me.
I heard the sound of closing doors, of tearing paper from my walls. I saw a face I thought I knew. I watched it slowly turn into an evil grin, a deadly sin, of something darker than the night. So do you feel what I feel? 'Cause I know that.
Fuck. I would bear no company for the next few months. I would forage, eat, and sleep alone. I had been taught survival in this environment. I had learned to live in hiding, but I was not prepared for the emptiness that began to consume me.
Myself alone once again, killing the time becomes harder to do. Never thought that I could play this game. How could I let things slip so far?
Say no, I just have to know now.
For months I would seclude myself from the world that had disowned me. In hiding, I gradually deteriorated as a human being, until I become nothing more than an animal. Law would have no bearing, morals were no longer withstanding, and life itself was not worth living. But it could not end yet. If I were to stop living, just give up now, I would have failed all those I was doing this for, including my family and even myself. I was here to inspire hope in those that had none, to show that freedom could be achieved and was worth fighting for. I wasn't ready to die. I would only be found when I wanted to be found. And that would be a while yet. This is our time of conclusion, I fear. I've hidden myself from everything I know for months now, all because you see me as an outlaw. My crime? Murder. How do you justify that? I killed a man who slaughtered me brother. I exacted the duty of a brother, of family, but yet I see different. To you, I'm nothing more than a liar and a murderer. Well, let this be a lesson to you. You couldn't catch me when you said you could, and you couldn't get me for my crime until now. Finally, I will see my parents and sibling and all those that have been killed in an effort to find me. I stand here before you all today and fully intend to leave to a better place. It is now I face you a man no more, but rather an animal, a result of the treatment of the bush. I have nothing, I am nothing, and yet I am still a wanted man. But why is it that you seek nothing so badly? I'm already dead inside. Capturing me only to kill me again isn't going to bring justification to your actions. A man, a real man, stands in front of his family, friends, between his enemies. A real man takes control of his destiny, and I will control my own. I will not die at the end of a noose, under the jurisdiction of a judge and a jury. Nor will I see me final hours in a decrepit jail cell. I die here, I die now, and I shall see you all in another time, on another side, with better odds.
No one bullet of yours will take me life. I am my own destiny.
Flashing strands of you all through my head. You take what you want, there's no regrets. You take what you want. You take what you want. You open the door